you guys are all having a great day. It's a beautiful day as always there. Today I'm going to give you a quick recap on how I got into the dark world of crypto margin trading with the power of Binance futures, and show you how I turned about $182 into over $1,200 in just a span of a few days. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I am trying to do a little hybrid here of investing and lifestyle kind of adventures. And yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, you're going to have to ask yourself what is futures and kind of that retrospective investing. Futures are extremely risky. It is a leveraged trading style where you pretty much use a margin or loan styled investment opportunity. What you're doing in the sense is you are leveraging what current money you have with loan money. This is great in the sense that your returns can be greatly excelled, but it also means that your losses can be amplified as well, and you can actually get liquidated, which I have got before personally. It's not fun. Binance sends you a little late night text, you up, you just lost all your money. So not ideal, but it's you're playing with fire here. So it's big gains, big losses. It's it's pretty much the definition of what you're going for on the Wall Street bets kind of mentality. But yeah, that's about that as far as the mentality behind it there. Let's jump into my trades and kind of how I got to where I got. So I guess jumping right into it, I use Binance for my trading here. Some of the general questions I ask are, how do I fund it? I know some people do have issues with their credit card and putting in there. Most of my funding has come from my Bitcoin mining I do on the side. My house is always 1,000 degrees, but we're always making some money, so it's kind of a lose-win in some senses. Summertime sucks, winter's not so bad. But personally, my credit card does go through on the system. I know some banks and everything are a bit iffy, so double check on that. But yeah, that's as far as funding goes. I will just jump into my returns just to show you guys what I profited in the run of a few days there. So jumping into it right here, this is my review dashboard kind of thing of all the trades I did. I was a little aggressive on locking in smaller trades. It's not always a bad thing, but I could have let some of these positions run a bit longer and probably capitalize on better profits. But nevertheless, I mean, starting with $182, kind of got to get creative in the sense if you're trying to make it big in the crypto degenerate world. But yeah, as you can see, some of these trades, like a lot of them aren't that big. I mean, it's nice when you only have that much money percentage wise, but $6, $40, like you're not really marketing too much in this sense kind of thing. Like you can go back here, some of them were okay in the sense, but I mean some of them are even just $1. Like you're not, I almost got out of some positions. It's kind of wishy-washy trading, I find, compared to a lot of the stocks and stuff I generally do. But I mean, if you can lock in stuff around $40, if you're only playing with $182 to start, that's still a really good percentage. That's kind of how the leverage plays in your favor. You can kind of go through here and just kind of see them all here. I will whip out all my trades here. You can pause it and take a peek if you're looking for. I mean, some of them are okay and some of them have been leveraged up. Personally, I look to only leverage 20 to 30 times leverage, and doing about 25% of the available opportunity. It just gives me a lot of flexibility room in case of any sudden crashes or ups or downs, depending on if you're shorting or longing. But it just kind of gives me the protection I need. I blew up my first account because I just slide the meter to 100%, max out the leverage and see what could happen. And you can get liquidated in like a few seconds really if things aren't going your way. So it's always better to play it safe, and as risky as you're going, trying to preserve your capital is kind of key. It sounds dumb in this sense, but it'll pay off in the long run if you're trying to go day after day. I'm just going to jump through the rest of them here. Feel free to pause the video at any time if you're looking to look at some of these trades more in detail. These are the symbols I was using. This margin account goes between USDT, which is a token that follows the US dollar, and then the appropriate cryptocurrency. All the ones in the beginning are the cryptocurrencies there. Feel free to search them up, see what they're saying. I can't recommend any of them. I don't really know most of them. I was just going off of technical analysis, just from what I know and experience. But this stuff's super risky, a lot of gains, a lot of losses, and hopefully, you can get that consistency going. So looking here, we went very hard on all the trades. And this is what you're looking at here, closing out. So starting off, these were my first few trades looking in this aspect of everything. So jumping into some of my biggest trades, they're actually made with XRP. For those who don't know, XRP actually has had some lawsuits they've been dealing with. So looking at the bigger picture here, if you look at the 1 week, they've absolutely tumbled down in the past here. As far as some of the lawsuits, I mean, it shot up, gone down, kind of played through there.
So it's very interesting to see how the market, has been running in that sense. Nevertheless, we are looking in the past a little bit here. So a lot of my trades were just done off resistance levels with this. I wasn't trying to make it complicated, just easy things I'd use in the stock market kind of thing. XRP has had, a bit of growth in the past. I started focusing on it right around here when it was, approaching the $1 mark. It was touching it previously, but it never could break through, but I saw a lot of power in the market. So as, as a lot of people see, once it kind of breaks that resistance, it's going to shoot up higher. I managed to lock in right around, I think I got in slightly early just because I was getting a little, getting a little ahead of myself. I locked in, I think, around 98 cents, and we did manage to run up right around the peak here. I think I managed to sell about 107 right around there, so that was a huge profit. That one was a 3 times leverage, and at that time I probably already had a few $100s in the account, so I believe that trade locked me in a few hundred US, which was, as I said, the majority of this kind of transaction. And our other one there, I kind of let settle off. I believe once it went past this big jump up here, once it had this dip, I bought back in right around the 110 mark and wrote it up. It wasn't as good. I believe it was about $186 profit, but nevertheless, that's 100% of what you're over 100% of what we were starting with. So it's fortunate for the opportunity to make that kind of money. Recently, I haven't really been touching this recently, just with the concept. I recently got back in this low recovery. We still have to see if it is going to break through that moving average line, but that's for a whole nother video in itself. As far as this trading goes, this was all the way, I believe, from about the 10th to the 16th, so it's just a review on that. But newer trades will come in another edit, I'm sure. And for the moment of truth, what you guys have all been waiting for, the totals on what we were going for. This is my profit and loss details. You can find it pretty easy on your account, but it just shows you the recap. So looking into it, on the 8th, I deposited my money. It was about $182 off of my Celsius account. I had money in my Celsius account for years upon years, just gave me some interest. Not a whole lot, not what we were going for in the crypto world. I mean, everything's so aggressive, you might as well try and capitalize on the opportunity to grow. Chucked it on the 8th. You can kind of see how it worked here. I mean, first day was huge. You're capitalizing 55%. Like, people wait years for that to happen in the stock market with safety investments. Jumping up 282, 271, 10th to 11th was my only red day. I'm very fortunate for the opportunity that I could make it, that I had that good of a win rate. As you can see over here, almost 90%. But it does happen, you're trying your best. Sometimes you're swing trading, it just doesn't play through. But nevertheless, we made a good recovery the following day. So we went from 282 down to 271, back up to 408, so it was a massive climb there. This was my big day there, 408 to 722. That was all the XRP trades I was telling you guys earlier, and that's kind of what sealed the deal for me, I guess. The following few days wasn't a whole lot. 730, 719, and 825 to end the total there. So for the moment of truth, the grand total for what I made in the span of those few days, input there was $182 US. The final value I got there was $1,685 and about 24 cents. So if you're looking for the difference there, I increased my account by over $1,500, $1,503.24 to be exact. And yeah, that's kind of what I did to get there. I'm super fortunate for the opportunity there. I don't expect these returns to be in the future. I mean, I hope for the best, but it's risky trading. I definitely wasn't sleeping well at night, and I've probably got some gray hairs because of it. But that's what you do when you're playing with fire. You gotta take some chances. Gotta risk some money to make some money. But yeah.
And that's kind of it. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, I do really appreciate the support there. I am busy as can be with work, but it's always nice to kind of get back to the little YouTube grind there and give you guys a little content. Be tuned for the fall there. Surf season should pick up, so I should have a little bit more opportunities there and actually some waves worth filming. But yeah, we'll get into that, and hopefully, see you guys soon. Hope you guys stay safe, stay sendy, and I'll catch you guys in the next edit. Take it easy.